upside down.
Hello all and welcome back to the Salty Safecracker. Today we are out in the cold countryside of Idaho opening up a safe. I've put the time up at the top so you can see kind of as we go how long it takes me to get the safe open. I was contacted by the manufacturer of the safe to come out and gain access. For whatever reason, the mechanism failed and the owner had lost the override keys to the safe. In these situations, it's kind of nice and straightforward. The manufacturer sends me the drill point and the information they have on the safe, and more or less all I have to do is show up and get it open. At this point, I realized I left a tape measure in the van, so I had to go and grab that real quick. But given I have the drill point, I just need to measure that on the front of the safe and poke a hole and then manipulate the mechanism from the inside. And this type of lock is actually one that's available for purchase on like Amazon, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, and as you can see in this video, it's not terribly difficult to bypass, but it does, do the thing of keeping your safe relatively secure. And at this point, I want to ask your forgiveness for all the funny faces I make as I mark the front of the safe. I just... when I focus or am concentrating, my mouth has a mind of its own, and I create all kinds of funny faces. But once I've got that drill point figured out, I take the dial off to ensure that I don't cause any damage to that, as I'm going to be reusing it when I go to repair the safe. But that'll be part 2 of this little safe series. Here's the bit. It's a 1/4-inch carbide tipped bit, I believe manufactured by Champion Bits, or it might be by ProLock. Can't remember off the top of my head, but it just is big enough for us to gain visualization of the mechanism inside. At this point, I'm going to take out the scope and check the status of the hole, see if we've gotten far enough through the front of the safe to see the mechanism and begin the process of opening it, and to ensure I don't drill too deeply. Here you can see there's basically a smooth, polished surface at the back, which indicates I've got a little bit more to go. This time around, I'm far enough through, and I'm manipulating the handle to see if I can see the mechanism moving inside to indicate if I've hit the right place in the lock to be able to affect an opening. Zooming in here, the video isn't great, but near the top left-hand corner of the screen is a gray little button right here. That is all that keeps the safe from locking. That large plate moving strikes that button and prevents the handle from moving any further. So all we have to do is push this little tool up inside and depress the button because it is spring loaded. At this point in the video, I've been working on the safe for approximately 17 minutes, and as you noticed earlier, I did spend a fair bit of time measuring and kind of slowly going through this to ensure I did it correctly. I imagine if I wasn't so particular, this safe could easily be opened within 5 to 10 minutes. Here I've got the scope visual down at the bottom so you can actually see kind of what I see. And I'm more or less just trying to get that tiny little 90 to hit the button to open the safe. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying these, please like and subscribe. And follow for part 2 coming soon where I repair the safe.